Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Morgan Wrigley.
And I'm Tiffany Lee. Police in Fort Smith are searching for suspects involved in a robbery attempt. It happened at a house on North 27th.
Officers say the victim was meeting with people to sell a personal item when things escalated. The victim was injured, but it's not clear how they were hurt. If you know anything, call Crime Stoppers at 78-CRIME. And the search continues for an escaped inmate out of LaFleur County. Today marks 1 week since the Oklahoma Department of Corrections says Douglas Goodson went missing from the facility in Ogden, Oklahoma.
He's charged with crimes including assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, and also fraudulently obtaining an ID. The Oklahoma DOC urges people to not approach Goodson if you see him. Well, the Arkansas Department of Health, or ADH, reports more than 210 cases of whooping cough.
That's nearly 5 times as many cases recorded by this time last year. Whooping cough has early symptoms similar to the common cold in the first 1 to 2 weeks, but can cause persistent coughing fits for up to 10 weeks. The disease spreads through coughing and sneezing while in close contact with others.
The ADH says more than 30 counties across the state have reported at least 1 case, with most cases being in school-aged children or teenagers. Health officials encourage everyone to get vaccinated to slow the spread. ADH adds the large increase in cases is actually on track with pre-pandemic levels, with similar case numbers in 2017 and decades before.
People were very careful in how they interact. They were wearing masks on and so forth. So I think we are reaching the case numbers pre-pandemic level, not only here in Arkansas, but also throughout the U.S.
Well, whooping cough is curable with an antibiotic to stop the spread. If you think you're experiencing symptoms, be sure to visit your local healthcare provider. And now let's go ahead and head over to Bella for a check of today's forecast.
Well, temperatures are pretty cool out there. We're seeing that chilly start to our day that's going to linger on into the afternoon. We can see our highs really stopping their heating in the 50s, low 50s at that in Northwest Arkansas. We can see Bentonville and Rogers are peaking about 51 degrees today. It is pretty cool out there. It's warming up the more south you go. So we're seeing about 59 in Van Buren and Fort Smith, some 60s trying to work into Poteau and Waldron, but a majority of us are going to stay in those 50s. One thing we're all seeing are those gusty winds coming in from our northwest as we go throughout the morning. Those are really peaking around 30 miles per hour by 10 o'clock before tapering off into the 20s. We're seeing 20 to 25 miles per hour for a majority of the afternoon and evening. All of those coming in from our north. That's bringing a cold front our way. As that cold front moves in, we're going to start to see temperatures really cool down, especially Friday morning. If we take a look at our wind chill, we're looking at 20s in Northwest Arkansas, low 30s. A lot of us, if not all of us, below freezing. The only spots we're seeing slightly above that freezing for wind chills as of now looks to be Sallisaw, Poteau, and Clarksville, where we're seeing 34 to 35. A lot of us feeling that very deep chill for our Friday start, but warm air starts to work in as we go into the weekend. You can see those morning lows starting to rise back into the mid to high 30s, 40s, even some 50s trying to work in by Sunday morning. Look at Monday. We're seeing high lows around 60 degrees. 59 in some spots, which is our high today. It's going to be a pretty drastic warm up as we move into the weekend. You can see that in our 7-day as we watch those afternoon highs reach into the 60s and 70s by Sunday, working in a few clouds as we get some of that southern wind to come back and bring in the heat. It is bringing moisture as well. So we're going to watch for the rain chances to increase. The later on we go into next week. Wednesday seems to be about a 40% chance of seeing some showers come our way.
All right, thanks, Bella. Well, mobile sports betting has exploded in popularity since it was approved in Arkansas, but an increase in mobile casino apps also means an increase in people needing help for addiction.
Yeah, 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer shows us how the Arkansas Problem Gambling Council is looking for more money as the number of calls keeps going up.
In 2018, the state legalized casino sports betting.
The numbers weren't anything impressive for the first 3 years.
In 2022, it became legal through casino apps.
And that changed the game. That changed everything.
And in 2023, total sports wagers in the state were $404 million.
From that, the state collected about $5 million in tax revenue.
Now, ads for the best deal on the best app fill social media and TV screens.
They are everywhere, and they're continuing to run, and it is extremely competitive between the state's 3 casinos.
It's like having a mini casino in your pocket. In the past 2 years, these 3 casino apps have brought in millions to the state, but it's also brought an increase in calls to the help hotline.
From 2022 to 2023, and that was a 22% increase in calls.
The Arkansas Problem Gambling Council works to get services and programs for those with gambling problems.
Any given day, I can get a call from someone that says, I just drained my bank account from the push of a button.
When Arkansas approved sports betting in 2018, it also agreed to allocate $200,000 every year to problem gambling programs. But that was before these apps were introduced.
We want to be prepared to get the workforce prepared with mental health specialists and also see an increase in programming and financial literacy.
Executive Director Bina Schneider says she wants more funding for services that are as convenient as that casino app on your phone.
We've got some work to do to get prepared for, I hate to say it, a public health crisis.
Covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Those are some of your top headlines. Thanks for joining us for the latest news and weather.
Have a great day.